coming to you with another video about law of assumption, about spirituality, about up-leveling your life. Okay, so I had a client discussing this with me, and then it came up again. So I was like, okay, I need to address it. So losing weight with law of assumption, law of attraction, manifesting weight loss. Okay, so I'm gonna speak about this from someone who utilizes the law of assumption. I'm gonna come from that perspective, but I'm also gonna come from the perspective of someone who is an herbalist, someone who has had to lose weight herself. Um, so I'll come from this as someone who's had to lose weight, a health professional, and someone who utilizes law of attraction and law of assumption in her own personal life. First of all, let me be clear. Everything, listen, everything is energy. Everything. Everything is energy and everything is mental, okay? Some of you all who have been following me for a while will know that I had two unassisted home births. And a lot of times people are like, girl, how did you do that? And I'm going to tell you how. Part of it is ancestral, so I'm not going to go into that. But the other part of it is I am more fearful of going into a hospital than I am of being at home, okay? And so mentally, me being in a situation or a space, my TV is doing stuff. Me being in a situation or a space in which I don't feel safe, and this has been documented and proven. As a person that's in labor, it's literally one of the most unsafe places you can be. Is to be in a place where you don't feel safe. Okay, you have to feel safe in order to give birth without complications. I'll say that. I'll say that much. Yeah, to give birth without altering your body chemistry in a way that would probably alert physicians to do more interventions on you. I'll say that, right? Now, it's not the same, but it's very similar with weight loss. Okay, so what you have to do is, one, you have to believe that you can actually lose weight. Give me a moment because I have like, well, maybe the nature sounds go with the video. So I'll let it play. They just randomly started playing. I didn't press anything, so I'm just, maybe that was the ancestors. Okay, so for you to lose weight, you have to, one, believe that you can lose weight. Okay, now I'm gonna stop here and say this. A lot of people, and this is not a coincidence. A lot of people that I know that are struggling to lose weight and are having problems losing weight, this is what I hear them say all the time. And this is where the law of assumption comes in. This is what I hear them say all the time. I'm so fat. My fat ass. Girl, I can't lose weight. I actually had a client tell me that her doctor took her off of weight loss meds. And so she was kind of low-key depressed. And she was like, well, now he took me off my pills. Now I can't lose weight. All of those things are what you're confirming and you're affirming to yourself. So when you say, I'm fat, when you say, I'm a big back, when you say, I can never lose weight without these weight loss pills, when you say, I just can't control my eating, when you say, I just can't go to the gym, all of that, you're telling yourself that, first of all, let me back up. Your body is hearing you. Your body is listening to you. So when you're saying those things, your body is saying, yep, mm-hmm. All your cells are saying, mm-hmm. They're in agreement with you. So when you're saying those things, you're telling your body to hold on to fat. You're telling your body that it can't lose weight. Okay, there are people who use the law of assumption and talk themselves thin. They visualize and robotically affirm themselves then. I've heard of people saying stuff like, so this is point number 2. This is what you need to do, right? You need to start telling yourself that I'm 100 and so many pounds. I love working out, or I have a great metabolism. You have to start telling your body that so that it can conform, so that your reality can catch up to your thoughts. And if you keep doing it, it will work. Now, do I believe you should eat healthy? Yes. Do I believe you should go take your ass outside to walk or go to the gym? Yes. The time that I've lost weight, I wasn't even into the law of assumption, so that's what I did. I changed my diet, I got in the gym, and I lost weight. I know people will say stuff, well, girl, you don't have the condition I have. Girl, you don't have. First of all, let me back up. And this is part of why, again, if you're interested, if you really want to get deep as to why you can't lose weight or why you have certain health issues, please book a series reading. A series is an asteroid of nourishment and nurturing, and it describes how you're supposed to eat, what kind of self-care plan you're supposed to have for your true emotional benefit and emotional nourishment. A lot of astrologers don't get this deep in astrology because they don't know about asteroids or whatever. I don't know. I had a great teacher. I had an amazing teacher, and I had an amazing astrologer of my own that I learned a lot of things from during my journey of learning astrology. So, Ceres, Ceres, it's an asteroid of nourishment. And it talks a lot about, again, what you need to be fully nourished so that you can feel good. This placement is so important for people who have like eating disorders, whether that's be you undereat or you overeat or you just have an unhealthy relationship with food. Ceres has to do with that. The word cereal comes from the word Ceres because it has to do with a Greek goddess. And if you know anything about Americans in the English language, a lot of our stuff comes from other cultures. So yeah, I'll put the description in the description box. I will put information on how to book a series reading with me so that we can go really deep. But also, every health issue has a metaphysical root, right? So I'll give you guys an example. I was having a lot of back pain at one point in my life. Very intense back pain. And I knew it was due to something that occurred to me, but it lingered even after treatment. And it was due to me feeling overburdened and me feeling like I kind of had a monkey on my back for, yeah, for lack of a better word, or for, that's what I'll say. I felt very burdened and like I was being oppressed and like I was carrying something / someone on my back. So my back was literally hurting. But when I tell you every single health issue that exists, there is a metaphysical root. I've been doing this type of work for women for probably about 12 to 14 years. When women come to me with breast cancer, I already know their family is sucking them dry. When people come to me and they have an issue with their liver or they're alcoholic, I know that they're extremely angry about something, usually from childhood. When somebody comes to me and tells me they have PCOS, I know that they are living very deeply in their masculine energy, because even the women that I know who have PCOS, I'll put that in quotation marks, when they evolve and shift states and they move to a different realm of consciousness, they don't be having the same symptoms that they had before. Okay, I have seen people cure themselves from cancer, HIV, PCOS, fibroids, infertility. I'm a women's health person, so that's my favorite type of work to do. But I've helped people from all walks of life, all ages. There's a 60-year-old lady in my inbox right now, and she wants to know about losing weight and healing some of her other health issues. And we're gonna go in. She booked me. We're gonna go in. We're gonna go in. So if your reasoning is, well, I have PCOS, so I can't lose weight, that's a mindset. And as long as you believe that, then that's what the reality is going to be. And people don't like to hear that. I know it's a little hard. They be like, no. And when people argue with me about this type of stuff, I just be like, okay, cool. You want to be in bed with your disorder. You want to hug, kiss, breathe, sniff, be all up under your disorder because you're still claiming it. I always tell people, do not claim a diagnosis. Don't. You can get treatment. Okay, so now there's someone talking to you. You can claim. You can give me. Let me just pause this because this is like annoying. I don't want to have people have noise in the video. Commercial. I'm not saying don't get treatment. I'm not saying don't take medicine. I'm not saying don't take care of yourself. You know, I'm not saying that at all. First of all, you need to do what your spirit is telling you to do. Secondly, but as long as you claim the issue, oh, thank you. As long as you claim the issue is going to persist. I've done it and I've seen people manifest themselves out of all types of health stuff. Actually, the last time I really had a situation where somebody tried to tell me I had something going on, they told me I had a fibroid, and I laughed because I was just like, child, please. Like, I'm the women's health guru. So if I do have a fibroid, I can expel it. And I've done it before. So I really wasn't even bothered. So anyways, losing weight. So yes, we're on point number 2. So you need to start affirming that you are the size that you want to be. You need to start living as if you were that size. You need to envision yourself being that size. Should you watch your diet? Yes. But if you want to eat a goddamn donut, just eat the motherfucking donut. Just eat it. Some people I've heard when they are in a manifestation state of trying to lose weight or change their appearance of any kind, in any way, they will say like they're eating the banana or they're eating the donut, and they'll say that the donut is actually healthy for them. They'll say that as they're eating it, and they will trick their own brain or whatever. I've never done that, but it makes sense. So I don't question that at all. So yes, you're gonna have to start living as if you're already smaller or you already have the body that it is that you want. Okay, so whether that's if it's going to depress you, don't do it. But if it's not, go look at clothes in another size. Go, you know, be like, oh, you go try something on and be like, oh, this is going to look so nice. Or go hold it up to yourself. It's going to look so nice when I can fit this. I'm going to be able to fit this really soon. You can do that. Again, you can visualize yourself smaller. You could, when you go to the gym, you can say, wow, I burned the most calories this trip to the gym than I ever have, and say that every time you go to the gym. All of this shit is mental, okay? Like I said, the home birth, when people are amazed at me that I had multiple home births and multiple out of hospital births, it's mental. It's mental. When I was able to lose 20 pounds in 6 weeks, did I go to the gym? Yes. Did I change my diet? Yes. Mental. But I also didn't starve myself. That's one of the things I never do when I lose weight. I never starve myself. That is, I mean, medically, doctors will tell you that that's one of the worst ways to lose weight is to starve yourself. So I would eat super clean. But if I really wanted a Twix, I would just eat the goddamn Twix. You know what I'm saying? When you have a mindset of restriction, then your body is living in scarcity and your body starts to get scared and it holds on to fat. Like literally. And some of the people, everyone knows that one person that's like Shaggy. They eat all the time. They'll never gain weight. They don't have those people don't have guilt about what the fuck they're eating. They don't have any guilt. They'll just keep eating and keep eating. A lot of people who hold weight on, they feel guilty about what the fuck they're eating. You know, they feel guilty about it. God Love says it does make sense. It's like the experiment they did with the people who imagined working out and the people that actually worked out, the ones that imagined have more benefits. Yes, because your mind and your imagination is more powerful than your physical body, to be really honest with you. And that's what they don't teach. Trust me, it took me, look, I just got on board about 8 to 10 years ago. And it's still been a learning process as far as manifesting and learning how to manifest certain things. But this is very tricky. This is the thing, and this is why I suggested the series readings, because weight loss is very emotional for people. It's very emotional, and so if you can't shift your emotions to a state that you are not very emotionally attached to the outcome, it is harder to manifest. And so I get it. I know that your, physical appearance is very emotional for some people, because of certain things that they've gone through. Maybe they were always called fat as a child. And so this is where, again, this is where the healing part comes in. This is where you have to get to the root of why you think like that, and you have to shift your mindset. That's the work part of law of assumption. That's the part people don't want to talk about. They go, oh, it's so hard, and I've been affirming for weeks, and I'm not getting what I want, because you haven't dealt with the emotional aspect of what it is you're trying to manifest. Okay, so point number 3 with manifesting weight loss, I told you guys, stop calling yourself fat. You know, you have to, feel it real. You need to manifest, project yourself in the reality of you having the body that it is. I have seen people manifest titties, okay, breasts, through law of assumption. They manifest certain shaped figures. They manifested larger booties. They manifested pregnancies. They manifested all type of stuff through law of assumption. But you have to stop telling yourself that you can't have it. You can't do it. That it's hard to lose weight, or it's hard to put on weight, even, because there's people on the other side of the spectrum who actually want to put on weight. It was another thought that I had, and it just slipped my mind. It's gonna come back though. Talked about dealing with the emotional aspect of losing weight, believing that you can. It's gonna come back. It's gonna come back. It's coming back right now. I'm trying to talk it into my mind. Okay, it'll come back at some point, and I'll have to mention it or put it in the description. So, as far as with losing weight, like I said, all of it is really mental, and you have to talk to yourself. How would you talk to yourself if you were thin? Would you call yourself fat? Would you call yourself big back? Would you binge on food? Probably not. So, again, you can't restrict yourself. You can't do, oh, that's what it was. It came back to me. Hallelujah. See, that's spirit working. Because I thought about this when I was saying about keeping yourself from restriction and restricting yourself, excuse me, from eating certain food. Excuse me. And I was talking about, yes, you cannot, how do I want to vocalize this? How do I want to articulate this? Being overweight, the aspect of obesity or having excess fat, okay, and this is why you have to get to the metaphysical root of whatever it is you're dealing. You can manifest a house, you can manifest a horse, you can manifest a car, but when it has to do with your health, you have to get to the metaphysical root of the health concern. You have to. Ain't no way around it. Ain't no way around it. You have to. So, okay. So, when it comes to obesity, the excess weight, the excess fat, okay, this is not for people who are, juicy and loving it. This is not for those people. If you have a body figure where you are overweight and you are unhappy about it, that excess fat is a coat. It is trying to protect you. Your body is always trying to protect you, so keep that in mind. And give thanks. That's another way you can manifest weight loss. Give thanks for your body for doing what it's supposed to do. The fat is a coat. My other page, I'm not sure. This is the only YouTube I've ever had. Okay, yeah, so Honey is saying that this has been challenging for her, been thin all her adulthood, and then family grief and stress. I gained 75 pounds since July 22nd, and some days she doesn't recognize her reflection. So this must be for you, what I'm saying. Give thanks to your body for what it's done. The excess fat is trying to protect you. You're trying to protect yourself from something, okay? Your body's trying to protect itself from something. So that's okay. You gain 75 pounds, you can lose 75 pounds. And it's okay if if you've been going through grief, you've been going through stress, right? It's okay. I'll give myself an example. I've probably gained about 20 or 30 pounds in the past 4 to 6 months because of stress and because of grief and because of family changes. Yeah. But see, the dip with me, like, I don't, like, honestly, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care. But I say all that to say, when I do decide to get back in the gym, if I do decide, okay, tomorrow I'm gonna start walking every day, I'm gonna get off my ass, I'm gonna stop drinking soda, and I'm gonna do all the things. I know that the weight will fall off like that because I'm not emotionally attached to the weight. I don't feel like I'm overweight. I don't feel like I'm fat. I don't feel like I'm thick or any of that stuff. I just feel like, okay, I put on 20, 30 pounds. If I probably make a few dietary modifications, it'll fall off. I'm not emotionally attached to it. Now, again, I'm not trying to minimize. If I was 100 pounds over what I would usually be, I can't say that I wouldn't be a little whatever. I've never been 100 pounds over my regular weight, right? So I don't know how that feels. So I can't say, oh, I wouldn't even care if I gained 100 pounds. I can't say that. What I can say is I'm not emotionally attached to it, and I know if I shift my diet, and I know if I go work out even lightly, the weight will fall off in a couple of months, right? So thank you so much, Young Black Kings. So you just tell your body thank you for this extra weight. You was trying to protect me. You was trying to keep me warm while I was going through some stuff. Okay, but now we're gonna release you. I'm gonna release this. I'm gonna release these 75 pounds with love. Spirit, guide me on what I need to do, what I need to eat. Tell yourself I'm eating all the right foods. I'm doing all the right exercises. And like smile, like I get happy about it. And just let it go. And watch how your body moves. And you may have to tell yourself this every day. You might have to tell yourself this every week. Sorry, I got allergies, y'all. It's like pollen everywhere in Georgia. But tell yourself that. And just have peace and have love about it. And watch, the 75 pounds will be gone. As you work through your grief, somebody said who was still here from her pregnancy vlog days. Gang, gang. I appreciate y'all for fucking with me this long. My pregnancy vlog days, child. Me and these babies. Me and this Cancer moon. I am fertile, okay? I am fertile. Another example. So I'm 36, y'all, and I have no qualms about saying that. I don't feel like my fertility clock is done. So I guarantee you if I wanted to get pregnant today, I could. Like, I don't, and I hate when I hear women say that, oh girl, I'm 37, this is going to be so hard. You have made the conception process hard for yourself when you say that. You just made it hard, unnecessarily. Because you let somebody tell you that 35 plus is too old and it's too hard when there's 40-something-year-old women having healthy babies every day. Y'all got to stop. Y'all got to stop accepting certain things as fact. Seriously. Like, if people can manifest bigger breasts and bigger booties and flat stomachs, you can manifest having a baby at 40. You can manifest losing weight. You can manifest getting rid of that motherfucker out your life. You can manifest calling in a new motherfucker in your life. Like, yeah, you can manifest anything. So understand, so let me make my point number 3 before I go on another tangent. Give thanks to your body for the excess fat and speak to the fat and just do what you need to do to get the fat to leave. And it's okay. Like, don't make a big thing about it. It's okay. Your body was trying to protect yourself. Now, on the other end, if you're too skinny, if you bulimic, if you throwing up, if you're not eating like you need to be eating and you're losing weight, you are neglecting your life force. You need to have a quiet moment with yourself and be like, why don't I eat? Why do I eat and throw up? How is this benefiting me right now? What do I need to do to reestablish healthy eating patterns? Again, you can come see me and get a series reading. You can go get a therapist that specializes in eating disorders. Whatever it is that you need to do to get to the root of why you are doing this, but you have to tell your body, it's okay. It's safe to eat when you tell me that I'm hungry. it's safe for me to eat. It's safe for me to be able to eat and to retain my food. You're gonna have to get into that state. You're gonna have to tell your body that it's safe. In both aspects, your body doesn't feel safe, and so it's reacting in different ways. Oh, you're welcome. You know what? It be doing that sometimes. When I after I do the live, it'll probably be normal. I don't know why it be doing that sometimes. When I do lives, it'll lag. And it's been in multiple places. So it's not my internet. So I don't know why it doesn't. I apologize. But your body doesn't feel safe either way. If you're excessively overweight, if you're excessively underweight and malnourished, not eating, your body doesn't feel safe. So you have to get to the space where you feel like, well, why am I starving myself? Why? And that's, you might not be diagnosed with anorexia, but you don't eat enough. And a lot of women do that. I know. I've seen them. I've been them. Not eating enough. You have to sit down and have that conversation with yourself. Once you do that, just yeah, honey, if you have any questions, just I believe I have you on Facebook. Just send me a message. You have to tell your body that it's safe, and you have to put yourself in safe environments. You might even want to go to the playground and play like a little kid. Like, how would you behave? How would you act if you ate enough food and you felt good and you weren't living in the state of anorexia or the state of bulimia or the state of obesity if you tend to overeat, for instance? How would you feel? My nose is running and I'm just like, this is some Venus retrograde annoying. But I'm about to get off. Yeah, the retrograde is here to help. The retrograde, I hate when people be like, oh no, it's Venus retrograde. Well, I can't say that because I be dreading it sometimes too. But Mercury, all the retrogrades, Venus, Mercury, Jupiter, they're all here to help you revise things so that you can be better when it goes direct and when life moves forward. Yeah. So that's the final state is number 3. That's my final point is to be at peace with your body and ask your body what it needs. It'll tell you. Ask it what it needs. Maybe your body is like, you know what? We are ready to go back to the gym, but we need 3 weeks of rest because we have been in grief, because we have been so stressed, because we have such a shitty partner that has been stressing us out for years. Maybe we need 3 more weeks of rest before we go to the gym. That was for somebody. Sometimes your body's like, no, we need about a month of rest before we can start to increase our water intake. Maybe we, need, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Something, but give your body, it's okay. Like, it's okay. If you can't go to the gym tomorrow, just start telling your body that you love it and it's going to be okay, and start envisioning yourself with the body that you want. So yes, I didn't even expect this video to be this long. It's very late here where I am on the eastern part of the United States, but my kids are asleep, and I have been meaning to do this video, and so I wanted to come here and do that. And my little herbal tip for weight loss, baby, you're gonna have to flush that liver. I tell everybody this, and people be thinking I'm playing. If you flush your liver, your body can release the excess fat and the excess estrogen that is causing you to hold on to fat. Flush your damn liver, okay? Milk thistle, dandelion. It's a few other ones. Queen Afua has her kidney liver flushed. Start there. Like, honestly, if I'm like, my gut is out of control, I really want to get snatched, I'm gonna tell you what I would literally do. I would do Queen Afua's kidney liver flush for 3 to 5 days. I would start drinking milk thistle. I'm giving y'all some good ass game right now, for real. I would drink milk thistle and dandelion root tea for 3 to 7 days. You might have some side effects if you've been eating a lot of bullshit. I'm just gonna keep it a buck, okay? Your skin might break out. Your skin might start itching. You might have some wild poops. You might be peeing a lot, because I believe dandelion root is actually a diuretic, or is it milk thistle? One of the two. But if you do that, and then you start going to the gym and eating right, baby, that gut, it's going, when I tell you it's going to run from you, it's going to run from you. Because that's part of why you can't get rid of the goddamn gut. You got too much. You have an estrogen dominance issue, okay? And your liver is backed up from Hennessy and fried chicken, and so your liver got too much fat around it, and it's just like I want to help your metabolism do its job, but I'm so sleepy from all of the food, and so I can't really work like I want to work right now. That's it. That's it, and that's all. I guarantee you, 95% of people, if y'all would just flush that goddamn liver and kidney, if you would just flush it, I promise you the Lord will bless you. I promise you it'll bless you. That's why you need an herbalist. That's why you need an astrologer. That's why I'm here. Okay? Girl, this Mercury retrograde has been a mess, baby. When I tell you I had to cuss a motherfucker out to the next level this morning, I had to cut. I wasn't even prepared to be that fucking agitated this morning. I mean, oh my God. And it's Venus and Mercury on top of one another, girl. Oh my God. I have had to really pray. I've had to pray because motherfuckers don't believe water is wet. They don't believe water is wet. But anyway, let me get off of here. I've been talking for 30 minutes. And I need to take my ass to bed. So I appreciate y'all fucking with me. I appreciate y'all supporting my channel. Like, subscribe, and share, please. And I will be sharing this video with all my girlies that are worried about weight loss and being summertime fine, because it's all up here. It's all mental. It's all mental. It's all mental. Also, I do have a group, a law of attraction group, a law of assumption group. We're gonna study some of Neville Goddard's teachings. See, look at Mercury retrograde eat me up. It's gonna be a paid group come Mercury retrograde. Mercury going direct. I'm sorry, once Mercury goes direct. So please make sure you hop in. If you go to my stand store and you scroll down, there's a group that's gonna say join Feel It Real. That's the name of the group, Feel It Real. Okay, there's no link to it. You have to go to my website and you have to click on it. Go to click Feel It Real. It is donation only right now. You can pay what you, if you got $1, just pay $1. Come on up in there. And we are going to start going in when Mercury goes direct. You are so welcome. You are so welcome. Because, girl, look, I told you I didn't gain 30 pounds. I didn't gain 30 pounds. I'm just not attached to it because I know how to flush that. I know how to flush that good. I know how to get rid of it with herbs. Hallelujah and prayer. All right. So I thank y'all so much for hanging out with me today. And I hope you guys are having a great day. Today was my daughter's birthday. So we went out and played. This is her little headband. We went out and played, and we had us a really, really good time. So much so that I plan on taking her to eat for dinner, and she is still asleep. Like, she's still asleep from, like, freaking, like, 5, 6 o'clock. Bless her heart. But when I tell you them kids played, they played. You know how, like, back in the day, your mama would be like, them kids gonna sleep good tonight. That's what I said, and when I didn't expect them to sleep this goddamn good. So hopefully they're not up at, like, 5 o'clock in the morning harassing me. But if they are, hashtag mom life. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me, for viewing my content, supporting my content, supporting my channel. For those of you who have been with me since the pregnancy vlog days or the Black folks about to lead the church days and all of my predictions that have come true. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So you guys have a good rest of your day. And thank y'all so much for her birthday wishes. She's 4 today and she's such a little princess. It's also Diana Ross's birthday. And when I tell you astrology is real, because my daughter is definitely a diva. All right. So I thank you guys so much. Yes, I did say it back then. I did. Thank you guys so much. Y'all have a good rest of your night.